GOLDUCK is on cloud 9, folks, because it actually hit rank 1 in ADV just a few months ago. And for a mon that's not even in UUBL, which is like one of the biggest tiers in ADV. Like, look at all these mons. We've got Kadabra. We used to have Haunter back in the day, but GOLDUCK, lowly UU mon, right here, it actually hit rank 1. To play a regular nice low kicks, aka triangles, hit this mark a few months back. I want to say in August or maybe July. But he actually got as high as 1950 with this team, which is Smeargle Spikes with GOLDUCK. And this GOLDUCK is in the spot where you'd usually see like a Starmie or an offensive Suicune. So it kind of makes sense. And of course, the niche of GOLDUCK is what we see right here, which is Endure Select. Because with Cloud9, it doesn't take Sandstorm damage. And so, unlike most Pinchberry sweepers, it doesn't require Weather Clear, and you can actually run it with Tar. So, I think a lot of it is actually that people just don't know what it does. I think this team is probably a lot less effective if it became meta. But anyways, so I've recreated this team. I made a few changes according to what I like to do. So we've got this Spreak Special Smeargle, which is extremely bulky. It's got 252 HP and a bunch of physical defense. And the reason for that is we actually can live Tyranitar, Rock Slides, and Mixments, Brick Breaks. And we have Agility and Encore. And basically the idea here is we don't want to let DD Tar set up on us T1. So we're going to click Agility. And if they click DD, then we're going to click Encore. So we've got that. On this original team by Triangles, there's Endure Smeargle. But I like this one. We're going to try it out. And other than that, it's a pretty standard like offensive Jolt Spikes build. We've got a defensive Gengar to protect our spikes. We've got DD Tar, off-pert. It's got to be off-pert on this team because we're pretty weak to Blissey, so we need to pressure it with our Swampert. We've got this CM Endure GOLDUCK to clean up, as well as a Jolteon, which is pretty standard Spikes abuser. So we'll see how it goes. I played this team a few times back when Triangles was first running it, but figured let's bring it back, see how it does. Maybe people have forgotten what GOLDUCK does in the time in between. Okay, so we got a Flygon lead. So we should live unless it's banned, but it may well be banned. So I think we go to Gengar. Okay. I'm going to go back to Smeargle. Typical Smeargle gaming there. If you're a real gamer with the Flygon, you can click EQ again on the Gengar, but that's kind of crazy. This Tar is likely suit. Usually on these kind of like CB Gone teams, it's going to be double Trapper, so I'm expecting a Mag as well. So it's not going to have most likely DD. I'm just going to go ahead and Spore. Yeah. And so Moltres, that's not really what I expected. It could be just a Superman, and this is actually Def Gone. That would make some sense, actually. I don't know that it's CB. It did click Earthquake, but it's probably always going to click Earthquake. So, anyways, I don't think there's any reason to click anything other than Spikes. So, it's fascinating. So you don't typically see Fortress on like a Moltres plus Flygon. The last two, probably Blissey and Swampert, I would say. Or no, not Swampert, because there's a Flygon. So Blissey and some other kind of breaker, probably. Or like potentially Zapdos. That would be weird, but maybe it's like Spinless Flygon or Spinless Fortress. So imagine they don't spin here. So I'm gonna go ahead and spike one more time. Yeah. So we could Encore and then get our third spike and then go Gar. Or we actually don't even have to go Gar. We could go to one of the waters. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I think trading spikes, weirdly enough, I think is good for this team, even though they have flyers, because the flyers are weak to our water sweepers. So yeah, I'm gonna go to Gengar. I don't think they go to. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think they go to Tar there because it's taking spikes damage, and I don't think they want to do that. I haven't revealed the agility, so they're scared of like Boom or Destiny Bond or Whirlwind or whatever. So it's almost certainly going to be Pursuit Tar. I think we go to Golduck because if they have Blissey, it's probably not going to sweep. We need to keep the Pert for Blissey. The Pert is pretty powerful here. So, yeah. And hopefully they go to Tar. I don't know. Maybe we do go to Pert actually because I'm thinking I'm thinking they don't stay in. So, yeah, they do stay in. Well, I think we're just going to hope it doesn't wake. Yeah, let's see. Now we can actually pressure this pretty well. So I'm going to focus punch on the... Yep. So it's faster and it's bold. I'm going to focus punch again. Keep focus punching. Yeah. I don't mind if it kills my Swampert, to be honest. I'm getting the turns all wrong. Okay, we got it. That's good. So after we did that, I think Golduck is in good position to clean this game up. I guess the last could be a water, could be a Suicune or something, but you wouldn't really think so. Okay, we're gonna defend our spikes here. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty expected that they go to Tar, but I think it's okay because then we get a good Golduck entry. I'm gonna go ahead and T-Bolt on the suits. Don't know what their last is. Could have just gone straight to Golduck, but I didn't really want to eat the crunch. I think we'll Wisp this. Just so it doesn't ever come back and be a nuisance. So I think Golduck and probably CM, I would say. Wonder if we die to Bandit EQ. Yeah, we do. That's too bad. Would it be Roar on this? Maybe. I don't think we really need the boost, so I still don't know if this is Bandit or what. I think the fact that he's going here says it's Bandit, so I'm gonna click Endure. Yeah. Bands it is. Surf should do a lot. I don't think he ever risks this. Yeah. even if he did risk it, like, I think probably the Jolteon would win. So, fortunately, this is a bit of a problem. It's asleep. Well, I don't think there's much of a choice. Just have to hit it, because I'm dead to spikes the next time. So, it's looking like the CB Gon might clean us. Tar and DD twice, I guess. We could go to Pert and we're actually slow Pert, which is not good. I think I just hope I'm faster here, which I'm not. I don't really think there's any other play like this is going to clean me up, but unfortunately we're like fully grounded into CB Gon. So I had to keep my Gengar, I guess, but it was kind of hard to know. Yeah, I think mostly it's just a quite bad matchup. I should have kept Gengar alive, like I said. But again, like, you wouldn't necessarily think that on 4E team it's going to be... Okay, unfortunately he's faster. Encore. Oh. What? Oh yeah, right. I'm dumb. His agility goes +2, and... Agility goes +2, and DD only goes +1, so... So, typically, if you're in this spot, then... If you're faster T1, it's pretty simple, because you just, you can just keep this in forever. But with it being faster on T1, it's risky, because once it gets to +6, if it unencores or wakes up at the wrong time, it's a little bit sketchy. Jolly DD Tar is like kind of a dying breed, so I actually haven't faced this situation too much, so I have to think a little bit about how I want to handle this. So it's one turn of Encore. Encore is 3 to 6 turns, so we have two more turns guaranteed. So I think I Agility, yeah. Now I'm gonna Spore this. I was gonna Agility twice and then start using Sleeps. Okay, no Sleep Talk. So we'll go ahead and get our spikes down. I don't really know what to make of this team. We'll go back to Smeargle. We're still faster. Go ahead and Encore that. Spore it in case the Tar comes in. I'll get my third layer. So I think what I want to do is I'm gonna wait for it to get a fresh encore, and then I'm gonna wait to get a fresh encore, and then I'm gonna go Jolt and Roar it. So we'll encore, now Jolt. I think we'll keep no sleep sack. Yeah, alright. So this is looking like some kind of slop, I guess. DD Jolteon. Probably like a Roar off. Well, no, it's not going to be a Roar off Coon because it's slower than 222. So probably a Bold Coon. Well, I think we go back to Smeargle. I'm willing to take the T-Wave on it. I'd be pretty happy to sleep this, I'd say. This thing can wall me pretty well. He may go to Tar. No, he sleep socks this. Okay. Fair enough. Now we go to Artar. I'm going to start dancing. Okay, it's lefties. I don't really know what this would be, but I guess we're just going to trade with it. Okay, it's off pert. Fine. Okay, well that I don't really understand. Yeah, I don't know, man. Could have CM'd actually, but... Okay, he's kind of inting here. Guess he's trying to go down to last Moncoon or something. Okay, well, there's no real reason to sack this, I would say. Go ahead and go to Smeargle, because we can sack that. Yeah. L2 built here. And do we go to Pert? Probably go to Pert, because he would T-Wave probably. And like, I think we don't have to worry even if we got countered there, because I think even if we got countered there, then we can still check the DD Tar well enough. Like, Golduck is going to kill it, because it's going to be Jolly. So, alright, got a dub in. Got to see the Jill Encore Smeargle put in some work. That's why I like that set, because like the typical Smeargle we would have just gotten kind of owned by the Lum DD Tar T1. Like, there's no good outcomes except for like the specific Smeargle strat. Otherwise, you're just like in shambles immediately. So this is going to be some kind of stall. Goes Earthquake. So there should be a Blissey. It's probably going to be a tough matchup, but we'll see what we can do. Wisp. Go to Pert. So we need to keep pressure on the Bliss. Back to Gengar. Okay, they have Gengar, which is surprising. Is there a Milo is the question. I'm going to go to my Jolt. Okay. Nice play. Go ahead and go back to Pert. They Stoss. Let's Hydro. Actually, I want to fix this. I'm not sure where I got this spread, but I want to get faster than Blissey, so let's go ahead and do that. Because it is a little bit annoying. We'll go ahead and EQ here. Okay, Skarm comes in. The Blissey is pretty nicely chipped though, so that's good. We'll Hydro. They Spike. Let's go to Gar. I feel like they may have Toxic. Yeah. I need to keep Pert, because Pert's the best pressure I have to the Bliss. Go ahead and T-Bolt, then we'll Wisp. Do nice, we get the Wisp off. We'll T-Bolts again. They go to Bliss. I think we go to Tar now. We'll go ahead and DD. Them going to Doug would be a nice play, but I'd like to get Sand up. They do go to Doug. Tragic. I mean, that's such a risky play, but worked out for them. So we'll Wisp. We miss. We'll Boom. Actually, I don't know. If we whiff this Boom, it's just over. So maybe I need to Wisp it. Now I'm going to T-Bolt. They may play around the taunt. Kind of representing taunts at this point. The next time I'm going to Boom. Okay. So now we Roar Bliss. Meta comes in. Interesting. I think we go to Gar on the EQ. Now we Wisp. They go to Bliss. We Boom. Okay, Bliss gone. That's perfect. Go to Jolt here. We'll T-Wave this. HP Grass, I guess, and this is Suit. I don't know. I think it's looking pretty good for Golduck. Interesting. Guess we T-Bolt. Gets full parrot, that's nice. Keep on bolting. Okay, kills us with Rock Slide. It won't kill Golduck, which is nice. So I think we go here. Now Rock Slide probably kills if it's like DD. If it is DD and grass. Okay, so they're gonna let us get our Endure off, which is nice of them. So I think probably we clean here. I'm not sure. So yeah, they have to go to meta. We're still faster. Nice job, GOLDUCK. You're a beast. Yeah, so I think, I don't know, if they were boom meta, then it was probably going to beat our pert. Otherwise, it wouldn't, but... Okay, Ice Beam should kill. We get crit. So GOLDUCK almost did something. 1 and 2 at the moment. We'll do one more. I don't know. I mean, the turn where I DD'd was rough. They just called me out and just went straight to Doug. But it's like, other than that, it would be an easy win. But and the like weird ass tar set, I still don't even know what it was. But I mean, it might have been mixed, and I would have lived, and I could have CM'd again. But okay, so they are here. Alright. Well, they're low Majol lead, which is not what you want to see. And they get the instant attack raise, which is also not what you want to see. Now, we do have GOLDUCK. I wonder if it knocks us into Salak. It does, actually. So maybe we save the pert and we just try to get the Salak. I don't know. Okay, it's lucky we didn't. They were feeling, they were feeling sorry for us, so... Let me get my spike. They did 63. They may wake up and kill us, but I'd like to get my spikes off. Okay. We'll get the third spike. I guess they're like rock or something. We'll roar it. Mag, yeah, that makes sense. They're probably grass on this, so I don't know that I really want to go to pert. Let's go ahead and T-Wave it. Nice. keep on. I'll just bolt it because feel like the Jolteon, like the best case scenario is it like speed ties with an arrow, and it's sort of like Celebi fodder, so it's not super important. I definitely want to keep the Pert because it might be important. We can lefties it up a little bit. Usually on these SD passes, it's going to be like Arrow, Salamence, and Tar or something. So Jolteon is kind of set up fodder. I mean, with Roar and T-Wave, like, it's, you know, it's not terrible, but like, probably the best case scenario is just getting some damage off on this. It's not going to kill us now at this point, so the worst it could do is T-Wave, and that would be fine, I think. Okay, we get the crit. That's lucky. Okay, Snorlax. Logical. So we'll go to Gengar. I mean, the Shadow Ball would be a good play, but I don't think you have that dog in you, to be honest. We'll go to Tar now, make Sand. Likely click Shadow Ball. It's usually not going to be Focus Punch on Magneton, and it would also be kind of crazy to click it into Gar, but, you know, it would be a good play if he had it. Okay, but he clicks Shadow Ball. And crit Svidef drops me. It's not great. But I think we go ahead and dance. There's a Swampert. Okay, well, Golduck does seem pretty good here. So I don't know that I want to switch it in when Snorlax is still so healthy. Gengar is maybe not amazing, but I don't know. I'm just going to hit it. Okay. Making up for our getting crit on the worst possible turn last game. But yeah, like the thing is, I don't think I needed Tar that badly because it's just going to get revenged pretty easily by like the Arrow or the Ments, so. Yes, maybe their timer's stalling me. I suppose we can circulate the next one. I'd like to go positive, so we're we're 2-2, assuming we win this, which we definitely should. Playing Cyber Odin. Good player. I'm guessing this is probably his classic Tar Milo stuff. Can't remember if he runs Lumberry or what. Gonna Jill. Okay. So it is mixed Jolly lead. So probably has Lum. I'm just gonna get my spike and go to Golduck. Now we don't kill, so we'll see Ice Beam. This is also SD pass. CM again. Well, Ice Beam. Now we should kill a Surf. Good job, Golduck. You're killing it today. So, I mean, Snorlax would be bad. Okay, but this won't kill. Yeah, I mean, it still won't kill. Even if you flinch me, you'd have to crit me. Yeah, Double Edge is doing... Double Edge is doing at most 81, so it would have to crit me. Sub there would have been a pretty nice play, but I think we get a Golduck sweep. Oh no, we don't actually. Okay. Well, we'll Surf. I just want to get some damage off on this, and Jolteon and Co. should be able to clean. We'll T-Bolt it. What would be last on this? It won't be Lax, because he definitely would have sent in Lax. So it's probably Mence, I would say. Well, this will be Mixed Tar, so I think we just go to Pert. It's not super useful. Get crit. Ice Beam. Nice play, but I'm not sure how much it matters. Let's go to Gengar. I'll T-Bolt it. Its last is probably Fire Blast, so it's not doing a ton to me. Oh, Mag. I'm stupid. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. It does. Okay, so the least useful has got to be Tar. Okay. It's gonna be like, if I get double parried, I'd be sad. But I think we should have it now. Sand's a bit more hacks. He's only 16-13, which is too bad. It would have been nice to get some points off him. I mean, imagine the play is go Arrow. Because I think you need Arrow in. I think you need Arrow in and then double to Tar again on my Pert. I think that's the only real route. Okay, he just FFs. Alright, I'll press my luck and do one more. We're 3-2 right now. I closed a game before it registered as a loss, so there's actually 2 losses, but yeah, I was pretty happy with those 2 SD Pass games. Golduck did some work. As you can see, Golduck, when it gets going, against an offense team especially, it can really reverse the tempo, which is nice for a Jolt Spikes type stuff, because it can sometimes struggle with especially physical offense. So okay, Cloister lead. We may be slower. Do you want to agility in case we're slower? No, I think the upside of Spore is too high. Okay, they boomed. Okay. That's interesting. So probably like a Doug. Could be one of those like ABR style teams with like Regice, Doug, Boom Spam type thing. So I'm a little bit sus about going Tar, but I don't know. Okay. So do we dance? I think we just go to Tar. Will they dance? I mean, we're 203, so it's not ideal. I think we go to Pert. Okay, Brick Break. 18.1. So yeah, I mean, I have no idea what this is. Would it kill me if it's mixed in grass? No. So I think we just Hydro. Okay. Snorlax. It's a weird team. Again, a 1400 special, I would say. I mean, Shadow Ball would be crazy. Yeah. And I think we double back to Pert because they're going to go to Sutar. I'm guessing this is Sutar now, but no, they do that. Okay. Fair enough. I'll just DQ. Now they Shadow Ball. Now I'll go to Gar. Got him. We got him. Okay, Arrow. It's interesting. Now it won't kill if it's sub. I think we play for the over predict because this is actually a decent Golduck setup opportunity. Okay, we get the damage off and we see the lock in, so we can go to Pert safely now. Go ahead and Hydro. Miss, not good. EQ it. It's banned. Do we take a +1 on? We do. Okay, so let's sack this. Definitely banded, right? Yeah. Okay, so we take a +1 on Golduck. Which looks like a good spot. I don't know if the last is going to be another water resist, so... Or we could just surf it. Yeah, you know what, let's just surf it. So if it is like a Suicune last, I don't want to blow my Golduck just yet. Okay. Well, we'll go to Gengar. Don't need that. Go to Jolt and get a little chip, and then Golduck can win, probably. Yeah, it's doing a lot of damage, so... Just go ahead and T-Bolt. Looks like CB. Now we surf. Hopefully it's not Quick Claw. If it's Quick Claw, I cry. So it's going to be mix. There's no real point in CMing, I don't think. I mean... Yeah, probably not. And we endure. It should be a guaranteed win. Right, GOLDUCK. Good job. You killed it, buddy. All right. So I think we'll call it there. We went 4-2. Not too bad. The featured Shipmon actually did something for once. So, cool team by Triangles. I'll put it in the description as usual. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.